Responsive design is a method of designing websites that respond to the dimensions of the device it is being viewed on. This approach allows the website to adapt to different screen sizes and provide an optimal viewing experience for each device. The layout adjusts to the screen size by changing the position of elements, the size of images and text, and the overall layout of the website. Responsive layout is best used for websites that need to look good on a variety of devices, including smartphones, tablets, and desktop computers. Breakpoints in design refer to specific screen sizes at which a design changes to better fit the screen and provide an optimal user experience. These breakpoints are used to ensure that the design is optimized for different screen sizes and devices and that it remains legible, readable, and accessible, regardless of the screen size. For example, a breakpoint may be set at 768 pixels, and when the viewport is less than 768 pixels wide, the layout of the website will change to accommodate smaller screens. Breakpoints can be set based on the specific dimensions of popular devices, such as smartphones and tablets, or they can be set based on the content of the website. Common breakpoints include 320 pixels for small mobile devices, 768 pixels for tablets, and 1280 pixels for large desktop screens. One important fact that designers should keep in mind when designing responsive websites is that as the screen size decreases, the website content will start to take up more vertical space. This means that designers must consider the balance between the amount of content displayed on the screen, the size of the text, and the overall navigation of the website. For instance, if you have a grid layout that displays 3 testimonials per column on your desktop website, you may want to consider displaying fewer testimonials on mobile. This is because, as the screen size decreases, only one testimonial will fit in one column, and it will take the user a long time to scroll through all the testimonials to reach the next section of the page. When it comes to designing a website, there are 2 main approaches to consider: website first and mobile first design. The website first design approach refers to the traditional method of designing a website primarily for desktop devices and then making adjustments to ensure that it also works well on smaller screens. This approach assumes that the majority of users will access the website on a desktop and prioritizes the desktop experience over the mobile experience. The mobile first design approach, on the other hand, prioritizes the mobile experience and starts by designing for the smallest screens first, before making any adjustments to ensure that the design works well on larger screens. This approach recognizes the growing trend of users accessing the internet primarily from their mobile devices and prioritizes the needs of this audience. Both design approaches have their pros and cons, but the mobile first approach has become increasingly popular in recent years. With a mobile-first approach, designers are forced to focus on the essentials and create a streamlined, user-friendly experience that is optimized for smaller screens. This can result in a faster loading time, improved usability, and a better overall experience for mobile users. Ultimately, the choice between the website-first and mobile-first design approaches will depend on the specific needs and goals of a project. Minimum and maximum values play a crucial role in responsive design as they help designers to set boundaries and control the size of elements on a page. In responsive design, designers specify the minimum and maximum size of elements, such as width and height, which can be expressed in either pixels or relative units. The min value sets the smallest size that an element can be, while the max value sets the largest size. This allows designers to ensure that elements remain within a certain size range, even as the screen size changes. This can be especially useful for text, where the font size may need to be adjusted for different screen sizes to maintain legibility. For example, designers may use the max width property to set a maximum width of a text to prevent the text from becoming too wide and difficult to read on larger screens. Using different font sizes on various screen sizes is an important aspect of responsive design. As the screen size changes, the font size may need to be adjusted to maintain legibility, readability, and accessibility. For example, on larger screens, the font size may be set to larger, making it easier to read. On smaller screens, the font size may be set to be smaller to ensure that the text fits within the limited space available.